Understanding, to give a nod, an English phrase explained. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our English language learning series. Today, we're going to dive into the phrase, to give a nod. It's a commonly used expression in English, and understanding it can really help in both everyday conversations and formal communications. So, let's get started. To give a nod is an idiomatic phrase in English. It generally means to show approval or agreement without saying anything. The nod here refers to the physical action of moving your head up and down, which is a universal gesture for agreement or acknowledgement. However, the phrase can be used in both literal and figurative contexts. 1. Literal use. In its literal sense, to give a nod means to physically move your head up and down. For example, if someone asks if you want a cup of coffee, and you nod your head, you're giving a nod to say, yes. 2. Figurative use. More interestingly, the phrase is often used figuratively. In a figurative sense, to give a nod means to show approval or acknowledgement, but not necessarily by physically nodding your head. It could be through a gesture, a verbal agreement, or even a written confirmation. 1. In a meeting, the manager gave a nod to the proposal, signaling her approval. 2. In a conversation, when I suggested going to the park, my friend gave a nod, and we left. 3. In literature or media, the author gives a nod to classical mythology in her latest novel. It's important to note that, to give a nod, is not always used to indicate agreement. Sometimes, it's used to show understanding or acknowledgement without necessarily agreeing. For example, he gave a nod to the complexity of the problem. Doesn't mean he agrees with the problem but acknowledges its complexity. And that's a wrap on, to give a nod. I hope this video helps you understand and use this phrase confidently in your English conversations. Remember, language is not just about words. It's about expressions and understanding the culture behind them. See you in the next video, and keep practicing your English.